Hello my dear friend, welcome to my YouTube channel Mechanical Engineering Management, and this is a basic mechanical engineering video lecture series. Today we are going to see one example which is based on the diesel cycle, and with the help of this problem we are going to understand the concept of the swept volume. So let's see first of all the description of the given problem. Here you can see diesel cycle. So first I am going to draw the PV diagram, that means pressure versus volume diagram of the diesel cycle. Here you can see there are two adiabatic processes, one constant pressure heat addition process and one constant volume heat rejection process. My dear friend, you should remember this pressure versus volume diagram for the diesel cycle. Now I am going to write over here the given description into the symbolic notation. So let's see, first of all, calculate the air standard efficiency of diesel cycle. So efficiency means eta, and this is the diesel cycle. So eta diesel is equal to question mark, where the pressure at the beginning of the compression process is 1 bar. So here you can see this is actually the compression process, and at the beginning of the compression process means at the state 1. So it is a P1. Next, and the temperature at the beginning of the compression process is 27 degrees Celsius, means at the state 1. So this is the T1. Simple, add over here 273 in the Celsius so that you can convert it into the Kelvin. The compression ratio is 14. Again you know that the compression ratio is V1 by V2, and that is simply denoted by small r. So R is equal to 14, and you can write over here it is V1 upon V2 also. Next, here it is given to you air standard cycle. So obviously you can assume gamma is equal to 1.4. Now the very important statement, constant pressure heat addition continues up to the 7% of the stroke volume. So they are talking about this process 2-3. So first of all, let's try to understand about the concept of the stroke volume. So I am going to show over here the stroke volume is actually V1 minus V2. So in the diagram you can say this is the stroke volume Vs. So again try to understand, V1 is from here to here. So this is actually V1 volume, and this is V2 volume. So V1 minus V2, so that you will get this stroke volume, or you can say the swept volume, that is Vs. This is actually the clearance volume. So over here V2 is actually the clearance volume. Now again try to understand this statement. The heat addition, that means from the process 2 to 3, that means this volume. So the constant pressure heat addition continuous up to the 7% of the stroke volume. So the heat addition at the constant pressure, that is V3 minus V2. So that V3 minus V2 is 7% of the stroke volume. So I am going to write over here V3 minus V2, that is the 7% of the stroke volume. And you know that stroke volume is V1 minus V2. So now I think you can understand this statement. So this is really very important. So in the whole problem, this statement is actually the theme of this problem. So now you know that 7% means it is 0.07 of this V1 minus V2. Next, draw this diesel cycle on PV diagrams. Already we have drawn over here the diesel cycle on the PV diagram, which indicates swept volume, or you can say the stroke volume, as well as the clearance volume. Now the question is about the diesel cycle efficiency. So refer this list of the formula for the Otto cycle and diesel cycle. So here you can see this is the efficiency of the diesel cycle. So this equation that I am going to use for this problem. But here try to understand, if you want to find the efficiency of diesel cycle, then you should have these all three parameters: compression ratio, gamma, and cutoff ratio. So let's see whether it is given to you or not. So compression ratio is V1 by V2, that is given to you. Gamma means adiabatic index, that is also given to you. Rho, see over here, rho is actually the cutoff ratio, and unfortunately that is not given to you. So you need to find this rho first, means cutoff ratio. Again, you know that rho is equal to V3 by V2. How can you find, my dear friend, this rho? So very simple. Here you can see, this is the equation where V3 and V2 is in picture. But unfortunately, V1 is also in this equation. So you need to find V1 in either in terms of V2 or in terms of V3, so that you can simplify this equation and you can find the ratio V3 by V2. So over here it is given to you, V1 is actually in terms of V2, 14 V2. So put the V1 is equal to 14 V2 over here and simplify this equation so that you can find the ratio V3 by V2, and that is actually the cutoff ratio. So once you got this cutoff ratio, then put it over here so that you can find the efficiency of diesel cycle, and that is your answer. So this is very simple theme of this problem. So first I am going to use this equation where I can put V1 is equal to 14 V2. So try to understand, my dear friend. I am going to use these two equations first. Start from this equation where I am going to put the V1 is equal to 14 into V2. The rest term is as it is. Now you can understand 14 V2 minus V2 means 13 V2. Again simplify this one, so you will get 0.91 V2. So now you can take V2 from this side to this side, so it will be plus V2. Again simplify this one, so it will be 1.91 V2. Now V2 is over here, so it will be V3 upon V2 is equal to 1.91. And as you know that this V3 by V2, that is actually the cutoff ratio rho. Now it is very simple problem, because of now you have the rho. So put it over here in this equation, and so that you can find the efficiency of diesel cycle. So I am going to start from this equation, efficiency of diesel cycle. Now put the value over here. So 1 minus 1 upon r raised to gamma minus 1, r is equal to 14. Gamma is also given to you as 1.4. Rho, now you have 1.91, and the rest term you can understand. Simplify again. So here you can understand 1.4 minus 1 means 0.4. 1.91 to the power 1.4, that is 2.47. And here 1.91 minus 1 means 0.91. Again simplify this equation. So 14 raised to 0.4 means 2.874, and simplification of this term, that is equal to this one. Now simplify this whole term so that you will get 0.4014. Again simplify this one, so you will get 0.5986. You know efficiency is always in percentage, so multiplied by 100 so that you will get the efficiency of diesel cycle in percentage. And this is actually your answer. So make a box. Thanks my dear friend for watching this video. Kindly like, share and subscribe.